Fire Emblem Heroes. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Digi. Okay, today something super exciting happened, and I'm recording this like at the time of it. I did my best to get everybody that I could. Ended up getting everyone from the new set. It was very exciting. Took a little bit, but hey, we got them, so that's exciting. So I'm gonna, for this episode, I'm gonna go a little bit in depth on who the new characters are and how their dynamics might affect the new gameplay in that, and how they're probably gonna work. And then hopefully I'll have enough time to mess around and show you guys some of that. And yes, as you saw, we might actually be doing some of the story. Spoiler alert! So if you guys don't want to be spoiled on the story, don't watch it yet. Do the story first, do your own story first, and check it out. And then you can watch and see how I tackle it. Or if you're having a hard time with the story, and you already watched and read some of the story, feel free to watch my episode to get a couple tips and hints. But fight yourself and do the story yourself. It's fun. It's fun to play through the story. Anyways. So first off, of course, we have Ike. Ike is super exciting. We've been waiting for him for a while. The first episode I did of Fire Emblem Heroes, I titled the episode inappropriately, apparently. I just wanted to say, hey, Ike is here, and he's possibly going to be coming up here soon. He's actually here. Very exciting. So for starters, he's got the Reginald, of course. Let's see here. So it enables an counterattack regardless of distance. That's just nice. That's on his weapon. You don't need to waste a spot on that. That's super good. I'm going to go into his skill list to make it a little easier to see. So, yes, Reginald, best weapon that you can get for Ike. That's just going to be amazing. He already has New Moon, which is good, but then you can get Luna, and then later on Ether. Ether is going to be amazing, so that's going to be great. It's going to take a bit because it's 500 after getting 200, so that's 700 SP, so that's going to take a while, but hey, no worries. His ability, Heavy Blade. I was reading that. That looks amazing. If you think it takes a while to get Ether going, oh, Heavy Blade's going to help. So if your attack is... well, let me slow down here. I go too fast sometimes. Heavy Blade 3 at its max stage, if it pretty much says if your attack is higher than the foe's attack, then you cool down your charge by 1. So that means this charge here is going to go faster every time. So if you can get a couple hits in, it's going to be going off like every single time you attack. It's going to be amazing. You're going to need to get him some speed. Swordbreaker. Swordbreaker, it's not my favorite, but hey, I mean, you can get follow-up attacks against another sword user, so that's good. I guess if you look story-wise and lore-wise, that's good against the Black Knight. I mean, come on. He used a sword too, and it was a very perilous battle, so that kind of makes sense for Ike. Next up, we got Titania. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name or not. I've been told that it's pronounced many ways, but Titania, that is how I'm going with it. So she has an emerald axe. As you guys may have noticed, those are not my favorite. I do not exactly like those, because if you're going the opposite way in the weapon triangle, you're at a huge disadvantage. Not only are they dealing you massive damage, you also are not dealing any damage. So that's a little scary on her. I might try to find a different axe for her than the emerald axe, but for now we'll stick with it, see what we can do. She does come with reciprocal aid. That's kind of nice, so that since she's more tanky, she can sort of take some more hits usually, is what I would think. So that's great to kind of have her as some extra healing around the board. That's good. She doesn't have a special though right here, so that's kind of sad. And we'll just have to get her one. Armored Blow is really nice. It's like with what I was saying, it pairs well with reciprocal aid. So with that, you'll be able to go out and attack and have higher defense while you're battling. So that's really good. Well, the part I want to talk about is Guard. Guard is almost the exact thing as what Ike had, except if her HP is greater than 80% at the start of combat, the enemy's specialty gauge goes down by 1, and so they have to take longer to actually add to their charges. So that is amazing. That is so good. Titania is always amazing, has always been some of the best units that I've ever gotten to play with, and, well, for me, what was the first Fire Emblem I got to play in, which was the, I really got to play Path of Radiance more than anything, but I did actually start with the GameCube one. I can't remember the name at the moment, but it was really good and really fun to play with. Next, Soren! Mage! I like my mages. They're great. They're amazing. And he's also a strategist. Strategists are great. So he's got Excalibur. Nothing too amazing for that, but that's okay, because having Excalibur, it's got 13 MT, so that's really good for a mage. It's nice. Only thing to watch out for, I guess, I guess I should also be going over their stats a little bit. For him, I'd be worried about his defense, because he's probably going to be one of those glass cannons, where you have high attack and can destroy a lot of things, but then if you're touched, oh, you're gone. So gotta watch out for that. Keep him in the back a little bit, but he'll probably be able to take out a lot of guys. So that's good. And Rising Wind and Growing Wind, that's always good. We've seen that on Merrick, which has been very useful. And we've seen it on a couple other units that do stuff like that, where it deals damage before combat initiates. Super helpful. Super, super helpful. Water Sweep was another cool one. We have seen that from Alm, except this time it's not a direct correlation between melee fighters. It's ranged on how it affects it. So if his speed is higher than the foe cannot counterattack. So that makes him an amazing glass cannon. He can go in there and just take out all those other mages and staffs and dragon stones and not have to worry about being counterattacked or anything. Super, super good. Then he also has Fortify Resistance, which is kind of nice. It's nice. So if he's in the area, he'll help defend your other units against the mages, but I think he'll just be taking out the other mages, so I don't think you really need that, but hey, he's pretty much a mage deterrent. And finally, we have Mist, the helpful sister. She's always been one of my favorite characters. I guess because she's the younger sibling of Ike, and I'm the younger sibling in my family, so that's always kind of cool. I've always thought that's really cool. Although I'm a guy, so it's a little different. So she's got Assault, which is nice. I got her that. And then she also has Slow, which I think is really useful with Soren's effect, because if you have higher speed, then they can't counterattack. If they have higher speed than Soren, you can use Mist to slow them down a little bit. Yes, she's going to get hurt a little bit, but if she can take the hit, then Soren's going to go in and take him out without getting hurt himself. She's got Recover, which is nice. It restores a lot of HP. But with Miracle, that takes 6 turns for Miracle to go off. I kind of would rather just stick with Imbue. I might switch that over later. For now, we'll stick with Miracle, though. See how it works. I also do like a different healing stuff. I really like Martyr. I feel like that would work better with her and Soren, so that they could actually like work together on that. We'll see where it goes, though. The cool part that I saw is that she's got Spur Resistance to begin with, but then it turns into Defense and Resistance. It doesn't do the nice big 4 or 6 or whatever it is that you usually want. It only does 3, but it does 3 for each. So she's really good in different situations. So if you're fighting against melee units or ranged units, it doesn't matter. Mist will help you out. She's really useful for that, and I think she's going to be an awesome unit to use. I think all of them are. Okay. So with that said, I didn't go over stats real quick. So we'll just go down the list real quick. So for Ike, it looks like he's got a high attack. He doesn't really have high speed, which I was really surprised about. I thought he was going to have a little bit higher speed, more like moderate, but it seems like he's got a low speed for a level 20 unit. And yeah, I did level all of them up to 20 using crystals that I've earned over time in the training. The training tower. Did a lot of time there. But yeah, his attack's really high, speed's a little low, but I feel like his defense and resistance are going to be okay. That'll be alright for now. We'll see where that goes. Titania! Oh, some nice HP, some good attack, really nice speed, and her defense and resistance are pretty good. I think she's overall a good unit, and she's a cavalry unit, so she can move around a bunch and help everyone out. I'm sorry, I completely talked over you, Titania. Soren, like I said before, he's got some decent attack, but my worry is that defense value, so he's not gonna be too good there. He's got a decent resistance, so maybe he'll be able to take on some other units. But like I said, mainly we're gonna be trying to just water sweep him out of there and just take him out without even being attacked back, so we'll see how that goes. And then as for Mist, Oh wow, she actually has a decent attack for being a healer. I mean, come on, 31 attack, that's like almost as high as Ike. But we got 16 speed, so she's alright, and defensive 13, so don't go into any armored units there with her. Don't just rush her in and start thinking that she's going to be able to take a hit. But her resistance is really good. So like I said, she'll pair really well with Soren and be able to take a hit to lower the opponent's resistance. Or, I'm sorry, lower the opponent's speed so that Soren can get in there and do his stuff without getting hurt. And with all that said, let's go and get into the Path of Radiance. And the thing that I noticed before doing this, and that's why I wanted to do this, this has 6 units. This is the very first map we've seen with 6 units. I'm a little scared. I think I'm going to fail this the first time, but we'll give it a shot, you know? Oh, enemy reinforcements will appear. So maybe it's going to start with 4 and then have 2 reinforcements appear? We'll have to see. We'll wait and see. Look alive, everyone! We have an emergency on our hands! Princess Veronica's forces are invading! Spoiler alerts. Here's where you want to either cut the episode and stop for the moment and play yourself, or if you are having a hard time with the map, feel free to keep watching and watch on how I do it, but do not watch the end. I will probably give you a moment to pause the video before the end, so that you don't get spoiled on anything. Anyways, continue on with the story. Again, such nerve, that one. Which world is it this time? Ours! Her forces are invading! Esker! They've broken through the border, and they're close by. You're joking, right? When did she even find the time to ensnare any more heroes? We don't know. Though the Order of Heroes has been doing its best to keep an eye on her, we failed. That's not the worst of it, I'm afraid. The hero she's contracted with is the strongest here in all the worlds. The strongest of the heroes? You can't mean... I'm afraid I do. You may know him as the Radiant Hero. I'm talking about Ike. I thought Marth was supposed to be like... I mean, he's like everywhere. Ike is just really popular, I think, in all honesty. Okay, well, he has pretty awesome, has a cool story, so I'll give him that. So this is the Order of Heroes. You don't seem much like royal armies I've fought before. The Greil Mercenaries are bound by our contract with Princess Veronica. We finish what we start. If you don't have enough courage for a fight, you better run. Listen up, everyone! There's no need to defeat them now. Just stay safe and make it through the battle. Do what you can to use up time, and don't try anything reckless. Digi! Yeah. Knowing me, I will. So yes, we're going to be using Radiant Heroes against Radiant Heroes. It'll be a little weird, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Mist is going to go back. Wait, there will be reinforcements? There's 6 units here. How in the world do they expect you to take all these guys on? Good gosh, we're going to die, and then I'm going to have to come back later. Like that? Like, no. Let's move Titania up, because she's going to come up through here and take this guy out, I feel like. I'm just worried about this here, because if I actually take this guy out, then I have to face their Soren, and I'm a little nervous on that. 16, resistance, 36. Oh, I've got really good attack, though. I've got really nice attack. Okay, 18, 18. I got nice defense, attack. And our speed's the same. Okay, what about you? Your resistance isn't much. Okay, let's take a look to see... Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. What Soren can do. Oh, wow. Okay, you just take him out. See, I knew he was going to be like a glass cannon. Nice. Let's just go for that. I'm okay with that. Go for it, Soren. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, alright. Okay, so he's down.
Live on.
Let's just move Titania up, and she's just gonna take on whatever that guy's got.
Time to shine.
Let's keep Mist close to Soren, because I know he's probably gonna be hurting after this. Okay, not so bad. Okay, this is okay so far. I'm surprised that they're level 20s, and we're level 20s, and we're doing better. But it said that there was going to be reinforcements, so I'm a little worried on that one.
Very well.
So we'll just play it safe, be careful.
Yes.
Let's take out Soren. Oh, Titania, you're amazing. Oh, but if I do that, then this fire dude's gonna come over and we're gonna have an issue. He's got 22, you've got 23, and you're only dealing me like 7? And you get 20 extra attack, huh? Oh, well, your weapon's L-Wind, which is 6. Yours L-Fire, which is 6. Okay, so it's gonna be about the same. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's take him out. And then use Mist to heal up Soren.
Stay alert.
Let's do it from the side. I'm gonna move Titania first, just because then I can get her into battle a little bit to take this guy out. And then I believe Ike is not close enough to take her out. No, Ike is far away, and so is this dude. Cool.
Okay.
So let's get Ike over here. Let's break this obstacle a little bit, just in case. Move Mist in. So we can heal up Soren, but then also potentially heal up Titania next turn, because she's going to need some health here. So far, no reinforcements. I'm a little worried. Okay, but we're doing good. Take that guy out. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, like 3. Oh man, no. Do not want, do not like, do not want. No. Okay, Archer can't take us on because he's too far away. So let's take out this red mage right away. Bam. I don't think we really needed that. I wish there was times where we could say I don't want to use that or something, but that's fine. Level up. Hey, first level up we got. Yay. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, so he'll be okay. I'm a little worried for Titania.
What next?
So let's move Ike
Please
back
take care.
and get Mist in there. And I think I'm just going to keep Titania there
Live on.
so she can tank some of these hits. Because if I move up closer, Ike's going to get in there and it's just going to be bad. And we don't want any of that. So, okay, cool. So we took out the Axe Cavalier. So that means the other guy will move in. Yep. And he's not going to be able to deal us any damage, really. Like I thought. Okay, cool. So Titania's doing good. Okay, so we took them out. That's good. So we just have 2 more units. Hopefully there's not going to be any more reinforcements, because I'm just going to be scared then. Good gosh. Okay. How many of them are there? Good gosh, do I just have to take out Ike or something? Turn 4 out of 6. Do I have to, like, just hang in there? We don't have to win or take them all out this battle. If I remember correctly, that's what Anna said. So, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to back off
Stay alert.
very carefully on how we do this. Titania could use some health, and so could Soren. I think Ike is not going to be able to take on that blue Lancer at the bottom left over here. So let's move him up. I think Titania will be okay against the Lancer, so we're going to use Mist. Yeah, we're going to use Mist to heal up Soren this turn. Give him some health, because he's going to probably take a hit from that Archer. And I do want to take that Archer out before he becomes an issue. And we'll move Titania back.
Very well.
And we'll leave the obstacle, because now I'm thinking that might actually be a help for us. Because if we back up, then we'll be okay. And they won't be able to just run into us. Alright, took him out, like I thought. Soren's hurting. He's not tanky, as we've seen and talked about earlier. Titania took on the Lance guy just fine. Okay. Oh, goodness. I am now getting, like, really scared here. Okay. Okay, so heal Titania.
Please.
I don't
Stay alert.
really want to risk Soren there. Yeah, let's take him out before he gets a chance to take us out, because otherwise that's just gonna be a problem.
Okay.
On
it.
I'm gonna back Soren up this turn, just because I don't feel confident with him taking on that red mage. If it was Soren attacking the red mage, I feel like we'd be okay, but the red mage is attacking us, so I'm a little nervous there. And as always, in most of my battles, Titania is usually the one doing most of the work here. I really need to find an opening for Ike. I mean, honestly. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about.
Okay.
So I feel like I could attack the red mage.
Stay alert.
And then we'll go in with Titania for the win there, I think. But I'm still nervous about Ike being here. What is that seal? Oh, good gosh! We're not going for Ike. We're backing up. There is no way we're taking that on. I am glad I looked at that. That is a cool seal there. Yeah, no, we're not messing with that. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we just have to survive through 6 turns. So I think our best action right now is get the heck out of Dodge.
Sure.
And here is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna move Ike back.
Yes.
Ike, you did absolutely nothing. I am sorry. I didn't have anything for you to do. We'll break that with Mist, get Titania out of there, and Soren's gonna stay put. And then did we do it? We did it! Hey! Cool! So it wasn't a routing mission. We did a lot of fighting because I thought it was a routing mission initially. But you just had to hang in there. So that was really cool. All you have to do is kind of keep hold over here and you'll be good. So, spoilers. Now that you know how to do it, go do it. If you haven't already. If you already have, then keep watching. Feel free. Well, I guess that's it, Ike. Let's regroup for now. I've shared our ward with you, but its protection won't last forever. Retreat for now. Soon enough, its power will return, and then we'll strike again. Again and again. Over and over, no matter how long it takes. I feel like there's something going on with her. I feel like there's something going on with her story that we're not seeing. I mean, they're making it really obvious, but oh man, there's something that we're missing there. And I really want to know what it is. We managed to fend them off for now. Barely. That Ike, the radiant hero, is it me or is he way too strong? So much so that it's just not fair. Yeah, I know. Good gosh, I didn't even want to touch him. I can't argue. His skills speak to a life spent training for battle, and no one can match his tenacity. Can we win? Hey, don't give up just yet. Things may look dark right now, but the battle did teach us something. Right, Digi? Even though they had a huge advantage, our opponents fled. Yeah, that's true if you think about it. They had a really good advantage. It's how I battle. I go forward and I back up, you know? It's kind of how you go. Even if you have an advantage on your unit typage, you still want to back up so you're not getting hit in a different way. So maybe they got something planned, but, you know, you're right. Had the battle continued, they wouldn't have won. There has to be a reason for it, don't you think? I think I'm doing his voice all differently. Everybody's getting different voices today. Yes. Whatever power it is they have protecting them, it doesn't last very long. I'm sure they'll attack again. We'll better get ready. And we got an orb. Yay! Cool. So with that, this has been a long episode, but a cool one. And I think we'll end it here. I will probably record the other maps real quick. Oh, well, there's probably going to be like 5 maps in this. We'll see how it goes. I might record the rest of this, I might not. I'm actually having fun recording some of the story, so maybe we'll pick up from chapter 10 and keep doing story. No spoilers, though. Don't spoil yourselves. Play it for yourselves. It's fun. Oh, and I guess we should do this as always. Gotta show you my friend code, because that's always how I end my episodes. And with that, I will see you all next time. Like I said, hopefully we'll have a chance to go and do the next story map. And we'll go from there. See you all then.